Yeah, so first of all, it was amazing. So the fact that we got to see such a rare console, a PS5 in person was amazing. Then we had not just one, two VRs, which all the students could experience.
It's good to see students, the new term, having fun.
It was much more than we expected. We love the LAN tournament and we would love to see more of it here.
I want such kind of events in my college. Yeah, this is one of the best events right now in our fest. A lot of people have come and told us, even professors came and told us, like, okay, this is an amazing event. They were especially enthralled by the VR. So honestly, this is has so much surpassed my expectations that I have nothing to correct.
Today, we're just going to be looking at how to go about selecting components for a DIY PC or a desktop gaming PC or a PC in general. And we're also going to be looking at how you can determine compatibility between different components.
So the graphic level is on another world.
Oh, amazing, bro. Okay.
Super amazing, super good.
Mesmerizing. Definitely had a blast.
And I must say it was really fun.
It was a terrific event.
It would be simply awesome.
Phenomenal. Really, really fun.
I think totally smooth.
इतनी खतरनाक रेस में ऐसी बेकार बाइक लेकर आ गया। जब हम इन बाइक से साथ नहीं जा पा रहे तो तू क्या सोच रहा है? चल पीछे ले।
डर सबको लगता है, गला सबका सूखता है, पर डर हैसियत नहीं, हिम्मत देखता है। तो ड्यू उठा और हिम्मत का घूंट लगा।
Mountain Dew, डर के आगे जीत है।
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another day at SKOAR College Gaming Club. I am your caster, Brian Francis. Today we'll be reporting from KC College of Engineering, Thane, and exclusively this is going to be a part of the student gaming club. Alongside us, we have our brand partners, whereas Mountain Dew, which is our beverage partner, who is helping out with the kids with the drinks and stuff. Mainly, you know what we're talking about, being there and making sure that kids are a little bit more aggressive and because they know that dar kya ke jeet hai. Our network is supported by TP-Link with their latest Wi-Fi 6 technology as well. And our in-wallet partner, we have TapTap powered by Visa. Today's event is going to be massive, like being honest, because if you have a look, you're clearly going to see as to like the prize pool today. It's one of the highest that has happened in this tournament before. So right now, if you have a look, you can see that the prize pool is of 10,000 rupees, where the winner will go home with 5,000 as well, where the runner-up will go with 3,000, as well as the MVP will be getting 500 as well. Plus, I mean, it's not mentioned here, but they will be also getting a C80 Wi-Fi router from TP-Link. So each of the players who will be there, make sure that you're doing your level best, because if you are, you get the goodies right now. As you see right now, the map pick which has been decided already, it is going to be the classic map of Haven. The second map, or the main map which was there previously, of a 3-site plant. Clearly now we know that the game is going to be a bit more spread. You can see a bit more rotations. You can see a bit more of, how do I put it, a bit more of the funky strats if you want to, or you can go with the classic route and just immediately bomb B, plant, come back. So now we'll be getting into the character select as well to see which all character do these players choose. Because we get because as we know, the chamber meta is gone. It is as simple as gone at this point. So we have to now look as to what do we think the other players in this tournament will choose to play. So let's have a look. So yeah, I mean, we'll be getting into it. I think so there's a little bit of a technical issue, but being honest, I am very much excited about the simple fact of we could see other, how to put, Sentinel players play, such as Cypher as well as KJ on this map, simply because if we do not see them, it's like there's only Cypher, KJ, and Chamber. And if Chamber is being picked 9 out of the 10 times, you're not going to see a bit more rotation. You know what's going to happen. There is going to be a 2-day force ready for you on long. There is going to be C side where you have to just make sure that in C main you're not going to get planted or you're going to get taken down immediately because of the chamber holding a very hard angle. So yeah, I mean, on the other hand, the likes of Viper is not going to be played on this map. It's as clear as that, because we all know that walls are not the most helpful way. But now if you go into the agent select as well, like if you're trying to have a look, it will get kind of crucial, simply because because we need to realize that even though whichever characters are being selected, whoever's going to be there, we need to make sure that in a simple way, it's going to be interesting. I believe, if this is according to me, because I've not seen the characters that have been selected, we could be going to a situation where you have either a 2 duelist setup or a 2 initiator setup, which is going to get very much interesting at the end of the day. Because last time, in the last game which was there, you could clearly see that the dual initiator won. The information is what that mattered at the end. So yeah, we will just have a look because it's going to get very much interesting right now. So let's see if, or either we might be having one of the players who's just like having a little bit of an issue trying to figure out what is happening technically. But on the other hand, I'm genuinely interested. This is like it's been a while since I've done solo casting. You can just see over here the amount of excitement that I'm having. Valorant is a game. I think so. We will be going for a little bit of a break right now because I think that there's a bit of a technical issue. To stick it right there, just give it, I guess, a few minutes, and yep, we'll be getting back to the main game.
Out of charges.
And we're back. I am so sorry for the delay that was caused. A little bit of technical issues happen here and there with network and stuff like that. There's nothing much. That's why we have TP Link to make sure that there is no network issue. This was not a network issue, just put it out there. But yeah, now we're going to get back straight into the game. Let's just have some good Valorant gameplay right here. And as you can see, it's already begun. You can clearly see, like I stated, we could be seeing a duel, either initiator or a duelist meta, which could be preferred by either team. And guess what? It has been done. You can clearly see that the defenders have simply gone for Reyna, Raze, Killjoy, Sova, and Omen, whereas on the other side we have Jet, KO, Sage, Cypher, and Omen. I mean, we can clearly have a look over here that all the players are just a little bit too excited, I suppose. They are pumped. We've got 30 seconds on the clock. I can immediately believe that there's going to be an intense B push that could be expected to be seen. Simply because, how do I put it? We have bottom fraggers who will beat defenders and SK Army who will be attackers. And we could expect something very interesting from SK Army right here. They are there. So let's have a look and see how do they do this. The minimap is out, the players are getting ready, and we have already begun. It is a 2-1 split by the defenders, making sure that we are, how do I put it, just making sure a little bit of presence is shown. The smokes come in heaven. Immediately, Aiming is covered, but oh my god, Rohan has just out of the smoke, and this offensive push has just simply backfired for the attackers. They don't even know what to do now. Omen, meanwhile, is just holding his ground, staying there, making sure that he's not visible by the attackers. But Dhruv knows that somebody could be there. The Cypher has
one enemy remaining.
Let he get him. Dhruv gets in. 3k, and now they don't know where Omen is. But Omen could be detected immediately. The duel is coming in. He gets one. He sees another, but he goes down to Dhruv and hungry. 4k on the first round. A good idea to invest in the course, and that has been helpful over here. We can clearly have a look right here that the sites which, basic Valorant gameplay is simple as that. There's a bit of a tactical timeout already by the defenders. I believe this is going to be very interesting because they just won the first map. So the idea of what they could be talking to the teammates is going to be something that we could think about. But getting into this, I simply believe that a smart round has been played. A little bit, maybe they could have slowed the rush if they wanted to, but picks by the Omen through the smoke was just the differential factor at this point. So yeah, I mean, if you're getting into this, do not forget that we are powered by Mountain Dew, Visa, as well as TP Link for this event. Mainly, this event between SK Army and Bottom Fragger. On the other side, I'm just happy that there's no Chamber. Like, let's just be honest about it. Chamber would always be like, Chamber's holding an angle, Chamber's he's going to take a gun, take a shot, go back, take a shot, go back. And we don't see that. We might see a little bit of rotation over here, which is very much grateful, to be honest. And we are back after this tactical timeout, which confuses me more than anything because it feels like what if the defenders have destroyed their own momentum. Also, I've just realized there are two devils, so I'm just going to call the Sage any right now. So, any devil. Yes. And we have begun. The players are just trying to see although they have done a very smart idea. They have given like minimum presence at A. Dhruv is just trying to be aggressive. He sees the Jet. He knows where they are. Better guns. The Reyna flash comes in. He's kind of blind. He gets his one pick. He gets the second pick. And Dhruv is already on fire. He wants
one enemy remaining.
Flawless. Done. Simple as it gets. You don't need to do anything. You've got a duelist. The duelist is being aggressive, knowing that when he can take the duels, he's going to push forward. Rohit is already on 6k. It's just 2 rounds in. But now we can see, we clearly know that SK Army are going to be on the better guns. So let's just see if this investment is going to benefit them. And could we see the tilt already begin to come back? But if you're trying to have a look at the mini-map right now, we can see that Cypher's not even placing his traps. So kind of confusing. There is a 2-2 split right now. Cypher just trying to put some presence, and he does. And I think so the call has been given that, hey, these guys could be coming to C. And there is a marshal waiting them through the smoke. These players are very confident today that they could get fixed through the smoke. Devil is just holding an angle, just making sure that, okay, just create a presence of how many more people are there. The Q knife doesn't detect him. The smoke goes down, and now they know that it is a 1v1. Let's just have a look. Can Omi do something about it? He cannot. That's when he smokes to his team, and now they're in the pinch. LG is just waiting there because he knows a player like Dhruv could be pushing forward. The Reina is a bit hungry. She wants a kill. If we look at right now, Dhruv is just holding that angle on his Spectre. He knows that they have the better counter. One headshot will be a kill on that Vandal of theirs. Meanwhile, KO has taken the approach of staying at C, hoping for like a flank coming through so that he can get a pick, but he doesn't. And now it looks like they are going. SK are looking for
30 seconds
an A
left.
push. They got 30 seconds left. Each of these players need to know right now that, hey, we need to push. But the first one already comes and KO goes down in mid. Dhruv is cornered, but the players don't know who their players are. And Dhruv gets another, but Dhruv goes down. And now they have to put the plant. They are waiting for the spike. The wall comes in, the plant comes down. They don't know where he was, and he. So while immediately being smart, they detect both the players, and now they know. The wall is there, the Sova is right there. His location will be given up because of this immediate kill shot.
Turret out.
And now it's a slow push. Devil is unknown. They don't know where he is. I believe the backstab just didn't get detected.
Last player
He
standing.
gets another.
One
and he
enemy
has
remaining.
He does. He's going for the push. That's the spike. Pulls him out. Crosshair placement doesn't go in their favor. And LG immediately gets his pick. And it's 2-1. 2 bottom fraggers. I mean, the entire team is not going to be bottom fragging today, but there's that. We can clearly see that this approach, it was a little bit delayed, but it could immediately have backfired if Dhruv decided that, hey, I'm going to hold an aggressive angle. I'm just going to be there, and I'm just going to just watch the simple part known as A lobby. Just stay in A lobby, be there, and then wait for them to push into site, and then push in. But that didn't happen, and that is how it is. These are the small things which you have to make sure that, okay, I could have. And the shots are already coming. They break the wall. The turret could be detected. They're trying to get the turret off. But I see the Q Molly comes in. They're trying to push away. A lot of presence being put in garage right now. The smoke goes in. They see the nanoswarm being put, and the nanoswarm is immediately destroyed. They know that KJ is here. Meanwhile, we got Sage just holding Amy just behind lobby. Devil has taken a very aggressive angle. Like, now he's speaking right now. But Bahu gets his pick. The Jet has been caught off guard. Do they know that there's somebody there? The Sovarum goes in. The Omen blind comes in as well.
Strike down mid.
Okay. What is his name? I'm just going to call him KO. Sorry. KO goes down. And now we are in a 4v2. But this
last player standing.
And that's that. Rohan coming in clutch for his team. And it's 3-1 to the defenders. This game feels like it can get more spicy simply because of the fact of how both teams are playing. It's a bit more calculated, a bit more like, okay, let them come till the side. But the defenders are having the approach of let them come to the side, then we rotate. Unless they're on the side, we are not going to rotate. So this mentality could be taken advantage of or not. Whereas for the attackers, you're going to simply think of it. They're pushing one side. They're not having a split or a tactic like that. So they split and they rotate. But they don't split and they rotate. So you have to get map control. And now they're all going through A lobby. Dhruv is just holding an angle, just making sure that he is ready. He is ready when anybody pushes through towers. Like, he is waiting at towers, just like, come to me, come to me. Use a util, put some smoke. He sees the stage and immediately they know that Dhruv is here. Now, ideally, you push back. The Q volley comes in. That's a beautiful volley. The So does the blind. He doesn't know what's going to happen. Almost tries to get him, and that's a beautiful movement right there. Oh my god, Rohan with a 2K immediately. A good
I
pick.
know exactly where you are.
And if I'm correct, the Cypher ult is here, and now they know where the defenders are. They can simply hold an angle, but do they have smokes? Yes, they do. Will we see a smoke going through enemy tag? They know where two of the players are. The jet pushes in. Devil gets one. Hero gets another. This is going to be interesting. Justin just roaming around.
Last player standing.
Justin goes down. It doesn't work, and it's a 2v1. Babu Rao is. Oh wow, that's Babu Rao update. Okay. Babu Rao is just like, okay, I can either save the vandal. He doesn't choose to, he doesn't get detected. He knows where the Cypher is, but he cannot do much, so it'd be rather better idea for him to save his gun.
One enemy remaining.
But he
Thrifty.
gets him at spawn, and there's that. A good round by the attackers. That was a very good idea of using so much util to just push Dhruv back. Just first is the molly, then comes your blinds, and then Dhruv was like, okay, what more can I do now? Like, even my blinds are not going to work. So there's that. A good plant and a good post plant as well. The Sage wall coming in clutch right here, just blocking beam. They're just blocking entry into A side. So 8 tunnels is simply blocked. Could we see now a better? We see an AWP that is going to be used by Devil. An investment of an AWP, does it work? It was helpful. None of these players are planning to go through C, so that might seem like a little bit of hindrance. Devil's just holding the angle. He knows what he's doing. Meanwhile, the rest of the players are simply going through A lobby. Now, ideally you see a 2-1-2-2 split, which you are seeing right now as well. But the Omen smoke comes in. Dhruv is still holding the same angle. It's being a bit repetitive, and if they can keep this in mind, they know that the best place to go through is B then. Like Omen's, like smoke Omen smoke at A-link and C-link, and immediately use a bit. And again, Devil gets his man. And now we have to push him. The flash comes in. The KO Molly with the slows. That would be effective. That is
Spike planted.
Justin, as much as we think is good. And now it's a 3v5. But they didn't know that Justin is right there. He doesn't know. Justin gets one, Babura gets another, and Justin gets the third. And now it's evenly gone from a 3v5 to a 3v2.
Headshot.
One enemy
Hero
remaining.
gets another. They know where the last one is.
Last player
The
standing.
Jet doesn't come in the field on Cypher's all alone, and Devil does it on his own. He is a one-man wrecking crew. He was on the operator, but he was like, no, I'm gonna switch to a Vandal, he get the pick, and he just does that. Goes back to his lovely op. Like, thank you very much. This is a clutch. This is our round.
Out of charges.
Have a good day. I believe that the extra peeking by Jet that round didn't go in their favor. Like King Deadeye hasn't been the best. Like being honest over here, he clearly hasn't been the best. While how would I put it? Attacking. Like as an entry duelist, you need to push through. You cannot have your Cypher making the plays and stuff. But I think the coordinated play that has been seen by Cypher, Sage, as well as Omen is quite useful. We see a Devil again on the op. I don't think so. They knew that he has an op or he invested in an op. So pistol right there is simply going to be exploded and destroyed, and that is that. Then again, the aggression has not worked in his favor, and now simply Devil has changed his angle. And they can do the same spot because now they know that hey, one pick is down. What more can it happen? But one thing to notice right here is Omen has backed off. And Kyo gets his pick as well. Dhruv goes down. That AV frag gone from the defender side. Rohan is just holding his way. Don't see Rohan. Rohan gets his pick. The Sage is trying to give his location away, and he does due to the slow orbs. Now Omen has his ult as well, so he can immediately TP if they plan to rotate, and I think so. That's the call that has been done by KO. That hey guys, be good, and he does get a pick. Champions advantage. The one skill of jealous I don't have, but yeah, you know the alarm bot nearly triggers, and that was a good one. But guess what? Sage is trying something else. They think that nobody's checking there. You can look at the minimap, and he goes down by Devil.
30 seconds left.
And that idea has completely backfired of trying to have a
Last
long
player
flank.
standing.
And now all Devil has to do is rotate. And now we are in the 3v1. Rohan is simply looking, waiting. The smokes come in. He gets one. LG is now all alone. There is the Bloombo and he goes down. Devil just been like, yep, this is my route. Oh god, I hope someone had told Sales that, hey, Devil could be still holding the angle right there. Just be careful, do not just run into it. That was something that you could see on the mini-map, so if you paid attention, hats off, well done, good going. And to the ones who didn't, that's how Valorant works. Oof. Intense 7 rounds till now. We have seen like a little bit of the tide going here and there, and you just wonder like, how can these players do much better right now? Devil again opting, just making sure that, hey, I've got the angle, I want to make sure that I do something about it. But rather you can see all the attackers are in A lobby. They're just chilling there. But this time, Devil, it's only Rohan is right there and he's holding towers again. You could see the rotation that has been done by Babu Rao. Babu Rao is rotating on the Sova. The Next comes in. He does get detected, but do they know where he is? They aren't looking. They have a lead. He is shot. But that doesn't go in his favor. Rohan just trying to be a bit cheeky. Doesn't go in his favor. The KO comes in and you can like no ability.
Spike planted.
Defender. Babu Rao gets his second pick. On the first pick, apologies. And then we go on the fourth plan. Devil is really low. He has a res as well, but quite good on a very defense-oriented map. We are not seeing much rotations right now by the attacking team. Can King Deadeye do something on the Blades today? He is the entry. He has to get the entry to his team. Will he be able to maneuver his way around? They know that somebody is B. There is an angle. Does he get one? He gets his first pick. And immediately he's going for the push. He gets the gun and that is very efficient.
Who's got the snacks?
Yeah, I muted myself, so. Yeah. Sorry.
Turret out. They will cover.
Share the screen. And yep, I am so
One enemy
apologetic
remaining.
for the technical issues. My voice had been gone, and we are back. Back. where we want to be. And now we push forward a bit. As you can see right now, you can clearly see that the players are having a time of their life. They nearly ended this half on 9-2. You can clearly see that. What is that?
Last round in the half.
It is quite a good thing to watch because at the end of the day, this is what you want to see. You want to see some good, just screenplay, just enjoying, I guess. What's it? Listen, refresh the stream on the main thing. It's not been shown. On YouTube, it's not showing anything. It's showing Haven.
One enemy remaining.
Ah, yeah, it's back. Sorry.
Switching sides.
And yep, I mean, we end the off, and just apology for the technical issues. I can understand, like, it does happen. We have issues right here when you're working. But yeah, getting to this half, we finished the first half, and the score is 10-2. And you can clearly see the 2 rounds where, how do you put, SK Army were playing, or where they got their round, was simply on the post plant. And I think that they haven't been able to utilize it as much. You already know that Haven is a defensively oriented map. So, I mean, what we might be watching right now is simply that, hey, it is a defensive oriented map. We have to push through. So, yep. Now we can see that, can we see SK Army just push it through now, getting one round after another, try to mount a comeback and try to make it 10-10. Let's just have a look. The Devil is not giving it away. He wants to be aggressive as possible. He's like, I'm going to get as much of map control as I can. And that's what has happened. SK have given the entire
Spike planted
for free, but they want to play on the backstab. Whereas clearly, that's are watching. Keo gets his pick, and now we can begin. They are already one man down. But do they know how much area have they given away? Do they see Baburao? Baburao is spotted. He gets one. He gets 2. Oh, Lord Baburao. Oh, that would have not worked in the favor of Baburao.
One enemy
Baburao
remaining.
goes down. Keo not giving up just yet. Just trying to help the team out in the post plant. But will that spike go down? Yes, it does. But will it be diffused? Yes. You can clearly see Any was not going to give up, and neither Zero. They were like, nope, we are now going to try to get every single round that there is. Play a bit slow, realize what you're doing, but get into the map. That is what they want. And what they believe that they can do. So that is what we're going to see. I'm kind of happy that this round, I mean, just for the sake of it, like this round was a very strategically played round. You enter the site, you give, like, this is something which normally you see sometimes being given away. Like, take the site, but immediately it's like called transition. Now, how do I explain transition? With this would be a very simple thing of you plant, and like in the time frame from planting to go into defaults would be like your defensive transition. That could be here. And the jetpack already comes in. They're trying to break the wall. They do break the wall. They know the phase is there, but you know where the phase is. And Never is just holding the judge. He's like, come to me, I'll get you. So now now they go through garage and they're like, okay, we can go to C. Can we go to C? Yes, C is free. Justin just trying to put as much pressure as he can, but he goes down. LG goes, gets him, but Rohan gets LG, and now it's
one enemy remaining.
Deadly Eye trying something more, and he does. He's now coming into the attack, and that is good news. Clearly now this time, the pressure is all on bottom fraggers now, because they are like, okay, we are now going to get a plant in, but this is their chance where they can be like turning the tides, because they have got a full buy right now. Let us see what do they do with the full buy. How do they plan to execute? Because the rush has not worked in their favor. They rush B and there was literally a judge waiting for them, and they immediately go a man down. So yeah, like I was talking about transition, you could see that again after the plant, when the time between the plant and the players going back to the default, you can call like a transition. It's similar to football thing. But yeah, that is where like surprisingly, how do I put it, SK Army just pushed in, and now they know that there is going to be a little bit of presence at A, but the rotations comes in, and this is the difference. This is clearly the difference that we saw. That there was a little bit of noise made, and the rotations were already in. Whereas when you see a team like bottom fraggers, when they were defending, the rotation didn't come at all. And this rotation has now backfired because C-site is again fully free. So now they have to again play on the post plant. But will they be fast enough? Will they be able to catch the flank? Reyes could be hearing the Sage right now. Does Devil see somebody? Devil knows he's going to see somebody. He does see somebody. He gets him. And it's already backfired. They now know Devil is that Devil doesn't look. And Devil goes down. And now they have to push again. Cypher Cam just coming in, detecting another player, and now they know where he is. The wall flag comes in, but Drew is not
last
giving up.
player standing.
Rohan gets another, but Zero is all alone. And the mollies are coming in. He knows now the idea. The best case situation right now would be like to get a gun, detect it, and he goes down by Babu Rao. 11-4 to bottom fraggers. And incredibly well. I mean, it was a good round. It was clearly what you want to see on a map which is so vast. What your idea is, push the entire team, make them rotate to one side or commit to one side, infiltrate the other. One thing which SK Army didn't do on the attack was simply the split pushes, where like you split and like one of the teams is already just waiting there, like getting more map control. Whereas over you can clearly see how do I put it? Bottom fraggers, they are trying to get map control. A bit of map control, but taking to their advantage. Now a little bit of a noise in garage, and you can clearly see the Omen smoke is down. But this time, Zero just holding back at A. So is Devil. It's just like, yeah, I'm gonna just hold back and see what happens. The race comes in, they don't detect him being there. And now he's got a lot of coverage. Good main, but King Deadly. Deadly Deadeye. Just like, nope, I am not gonna allow this to happen. And now the spike has been planted, but two players are at C. This is going to be interesting because the spike is already down. They did able to get the defuse, but luckily the nano counts are just there. Delay, impending doom. That could be. They're trying.
One enemy remaining.
Justin gets another. And guess what? Justin gets a 2K. And we are on match point. Oh god,
match
this
point.
has been incredible to watch. It has been one-way street, let's just be honest about it. The pistols now didn't work in their favor, but as we say, if you can make something about it, you can make a lot of things about it. So now the final thing, if we have a look at the weapons that each team has, the economy that we could be looking into is the defenders are on a broken buy. This backfired. The idea of going all out last round has backfired, and now they've got nothing, whereas the attackers have got a full buy, and they'll simply be pushing, and that's what Drew is doing. That is what Devil is trying to do. Deadly is just trying to get them on the off angle. Does he get him? No, the Omen's Paranoia is just coming in and he pushes back. There is a full push at C, and now let us see how do they counteract this. Spike goes down, and now we are in the end game. Get the defuse, we go another round. Don't get the defuse, man. Justin sees one, he gets his man, and this is not going to be fun, is it? Justin goes down by the judge of Devil.
Your duty is
The
not
rest
over.
has been put invested, and now they're trying to find Devil. Is he being spotted? Yes, he has been. It's a 3v2. It's a 2v2 now.
Last player standing.
It's a 2v1. Devil just
Scanning ahead.
That's for his team. But oh Oh, the hunter! Here comes the hunter. Fury delaying the push. Go the spike. He's been diffused. Will he get the diffuse in?
Last player
No, he
standing.
doesn't.
Clutch.
I'll come into his.
Attackers
defense.
win.
Babu Rao just making sure that he is being Babu Rao. Well done. Bottom fraggers. They have won this game with ease. And oh my god, what an end. Like you thought for a second like, oh my god, is SK gonna get the comeback on? Are they gonna do it? Are they gonna be like, yep, here you go, have a look, we're coming back, we're not gonna give up? But just at that point, Babu Rao had the smart idea of going back, delaying the plant as much as he could, utilizing the ultimate, and that could clearly be seen. Like the top, if I want to look at the top fraggers right now, just having a look over there, because we have to realize that some players have been incredible today. They're just being honest over here. Like if you have a look, you can clearly see that Rohan has been on the highest amount of kills while being on Omen, as well as on double digit of assists. I mean, what more can you ask from your controller? Helping in the attack, helping in the defense, and what we would see. Whereas Devil was somebody who was very aggressive alongside Dhruv. Like on defense, Dhruv and Devil were really tough to deal with. Whereas Justin was there for clutching everything, and Babu Rao, he just had to make sure that there was information. Well done to both teams. Congratulations, mainly to, if I'm correct, wait, bottom fragger. I was waiting if I was seeing like if the transition is gonna happen, because there is something which is there. But yeah, I mean, getting to this, I would like to say well, congratulations, bottom fragger. We'll be now just looking at to like, how do we put it? We are going to just be seeing the winner. We'll be ending this, like, I mean, yeah, I am. We'll be ending this cast with a small thing to say, like, congratulations to both teams. You played really well. It was a fun game to cast, and I had a lot of fun. Just a simple thing being that if you want to understand, just if you do, like, as we get closer and closer to how the main Valorant scene and how it begins, we have to make sure that you're learning as well. So the idea right now for any player who wants to be a bit more than college, go into like tier 3 or tier 2 tournaments, learn a bit more about the different defaults that are there. That's all I would say. So yeah, that's where I'm going to end it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day ahead. Stay safe, be safe, and have a lot of fun. Bye bye.
इतनी खतरनाक रेस में ऐसी बेकार बाइक लेकर आ गया। जब हम इन बाइक के साथ नहीं जा पा रहे तो तू क्या सोच रहा है? चल पीछे ले।
डर सबको लगता है, गला सबका सूखता है, पर डर हैसियत नहीं, हिम्मत देखता है। तो ड्यू उठा और हिम्मत का घूंट लगा।
माउंटेन ड्यू, डर के आगे जीत है।
Yeah, so first of all, it was amazing. So the fact that we got to see such a rare console, a PS5 in person was amazing. Then we had not just one, 2 VRs, which all the students could experience.
It's good to see students, the new turn, having fun.
It was much more than we expected. We love the LAN tournament and we would love to see more of it here.
I want such kind of events in my college. Yeah, this is one of the best events right now in our fest. A lot of people have come and told us, even professors came and told us, like, okay, this is an amazing event. They were especially enthralled by the VR. So honestly, this is has so much surpassed my expectations that I have nothing to correct.
Today, we're just going to be looking at how to go about selecting components for a DIY PC or a desktop gaming PC or PC in general. And we're also going to be looking at how you can determine compatibility between different components.
So the graphic level is on another world.
Oh, amazing, bro! Okay.
Super amazing, super good.
Mesmerizing. Definitely had a blast.
And I must say it was really fun.
It was a terrific event.
It would be simply awesome.
Phenomenal. Really, really fun.
I think totally smooth.